This is a screen replacement for the Acer Aspire model number 5552-7819. It's a 15.6-inch screen that is HD. It goes out in 720p. Things you're going to need. You're going to need two precision screwdrivers, Phillips and a flathead. You're going to need to remove your battery. You're going to need a magnet to keep your screws so you don't lose them. There are a total of 12 screws in this operation of removing it. The first two are on the front and on the bottom. Now remember, keep your magnet far away from your hard drive, just in case you don't want to lose your hard drive. Now as you're trying to take off your screen cover, if you come across the hard part, just stick the flathead in and you'll get it off rather easily. Set that aside, go in, and there are the next set of screws you're going to do are these four that connect the screen and its mount to the back of your screen cover, I guess you'd call it. Once you have those four screws done, slightly tilt your screen up so that you have easier access to the next 6 screws, which are smaller and on the side, that keep the screen attached to the screen's housing. Now the screws are all different sizes and or colors, so it'll actually be very easy to put them back together. You won't have to keep too good a track with them while you do it. Always keep one hand on your screen to keep it from falling. Even though it is a broken screen, you still don't want to break the camera that's on the backing of your laptop screen. Now after you have removed those 6 screws, you can pick up your laptop screen, put it over onto your keyboard. There'll be this little tape here. You peel this off, or you peel it up, excuse me, and you unplug the 40-pin connector from the back of your screen. Simply take this, get rid of it. You don't need it anymore, it's a broken screen. Here's your new screen. First thing you have to do is there's a little bit of tape on each side that they gave with the packaging for the protection of the screen. Now, I used to have a glossy screen. I went with the matte screen just because I like the way matte screens look better. It just wasn't an option when I ordered my laptop. You take your 40-pin connector, plug it back in, easier said than done. Nah, that went easier once I just made sure every pin was lined up properly. Now, you take care as you bring this back up. You want to lower your scaffolding of your laptop so it would be easier for you to get the bottom pins, or the bottom screws into the sides of the screen. Now you want to start at the bottom, just because it'll be a lot easier to control the screen from the bottom than controlling it from the top. So you lift up one side, insert the screw in the hole, line up the hole with the respective hole on the screen, and you start screwing it back together, unless there will be some times where it decides to jump out. You have to just put it back in. But once you screwed it in, that won't be a problem, obviously. Okay. This is definitely being edited now. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice your guys' ability to view for my ease of making this go in, because I need to see the hole. For a screw in, and now everything is going to be a world easier. Okay, now for the last small screw that you're going to be putting on. Now that you have attached those, we're on the home stretch, and all comes the easy part. Now, when you lift this up, there's that 40-pin wire can be in the way. So you need to make sure that that goes in the proper place, and it won't jam up when you put your screen back. And the magnet really is a good way to keep track of your screws. Now that you got your backing back on, line up your screen cover, which means you're going to have to tilt the screen back because it's the easiest way to put it back on. You do the hinges first, and it just kind of lays down on top. Push around the sides to get everything snapped back in. Now come the last two screws. Now if you want, you can put the covers that come with these screws back on. How I took them off before the video with my flathead, my precision flathead. And I'll put those back on for you guys. And if all else has gone well, when you fire up your screen, you're going to have a nice clear picture again.